Phyllis, that was an amazing arrangement. And yes, this is my voice for today. All right, so let's all stand up. It's time to proclaim the truth that we are consciously, intentionally shining our big lights. All right, Phyllis, take it away. This big light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little heart of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little heart of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And all in my home, I'm gonna let it shine. All in my home, I'm gonna let it shine. All in my home, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Good morning. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to those here with us today, those that are online, and those who may be joining us at a future date. I want to make a special welcome to any visitors today that have decided to join us for the first time or repeat. You're always welcome here, and we're glad you're with us today. Just on that note, if you are a visitor or new to Unity, feel free to fill out a little blue form welcoming you here and sharing your impressions. You can put that in the offering basket as it passes by. Also, you can fill out any prayer requests that you might have and just put it in that basket as it comes by. Let's see, if you want to know what's happening at Unity, I invite you to check out our newsletter, and if you're not signed up, go ahead and get that. It drops every Friday morning, maybe a little different on the holidays, gives you all the information you need to know about Unity. Also, you can look at our monthly calendar that's out there. We've got a couple days left of December. I'm sure January's will be out next week, that you can keep note of all the things happening here in this community that's very busy for sure. We also have our Facebook, Instagram, and our unityofbloomington.org website, so lots of opportunities to check things out. I'd now like to invite Reverend Minnassa up for our announcements.
Just a quick couple of reminders. So next Sunday will be the informational meeting for prayer chaplains and the prayer team. And, because we're going to do both and, it's also Undeck the Halls. So those who want information about the prayer chaplain and prayer team will sit in the back for a little bit, and then we'll help with the undecking the hall. So that means all this gorgeous stuff that we have out to celebrate this beautiful season has to get put away. And we can do that together. And what is that saying? Light, many hands make light work. And so the first Sunday, which is next Sunday of January, will be our burning bowl and our white stone ceremony. And I'll speak more about that during the message. But I prayerfully invite you, what is something from this year that you could gently, gracefully, joyfully release? Thank it for its service, but you are ready to move in consciousness, ready to move in action beyond that space. And then what is your intention for 2026? Spend time in prayer and meditation looking for what is my word or phrase. I mean, it's on a little stone, so can't be writing a paragraph. Right? So let's begin this week. What is this call? How do I want to be in this world? And that's what we'll be focusing on January 4th, our first Sunday. I know I took the announcements out of order. What's the next one, Seb? Year-end giving. So before I ask you, let me thank you. Everyone turn around and look at that tech booth. All right? Thank you. We covered the cost of that. $10K. Thank you. As always, we adopted a family. We gave them all the gifts they wanted, and that amount in money, and that extra amount in Kroger gift cards. The generosity of this place. So applaud yourselves again. So we have a small window. If you haven't given your year-end gift, this is an opportunity to, if it's part of your year-end charitable giving, you have friends that are saying, hey, listen, I need to donate some money for my taxes. You say, I know an amazing place. Write that check to Unity of Bloomington. And so thank you. Even Carol, when she's done our monthly report that we do at the what is that thing called? The board meeting. She is consistently overjoyed at the generosity of this space, of these people, of all of us. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Do I have anything else, Seb? All right.
The theme for December, Birthing the Divine, Awakening the Christ Within. Please join me and let's say our vision and mission statement. I invite you to join me in this. We are a heart-centered community seeking spiritual awakening and transformation by deepening our connections with God, self, and others. And if you're comfortable, I invite you to stand and join us in our welcome song, Down in My Soul.
I hear the music, down in my soul. I hear the music, and down in my soul. I hear the music, down in my soul, and the whole wide world is my home. I got a new day, down in my soul. I got a new day, and down in my soul. I got a new day, down in my soul, and the whole wide world is my home. I feel the power, down in my soul. I feel the power, down in my soul. Down in my soul. I feel the power, down in my soul, and the whole wide world is my home. Oh, yes, it is. And the whole wide world is my home.
Well, welcome to our Namaste time. As you can see, I am representing Go Hoosiers, Go IU, Rose Bowl. Right? That's right. So what I did, this whole thing changed. So now they play in the Rose Bowl. Someone else is playing in some game. And then those two people go to the national championship. Is that how it is? Or there's some other game, and then that game is the national championship. All right. So we got three games we need to win. Rose Bowl, then some other game.
I think it's called the Peach Bowl. Peach Bowl.
All right. Peach Bowl, Frito Bowl, Namaste Bowl, I don't know, right? But we got to hold the space. One step, right? Get this Rose Bowl win, then win that other game, Peach Bowl, Apple Bowl, and then to the national. How awesome would it be to see the Indiana Hoosiers football team playing in the national championship? Right? So we got, who we have to beat is the team that always goes there, which is Bama. right? So someone said, oh, roll tide. I'm like, yeah, roll your tide on back to the south, okay, right? This is our time. So let's hold that space. And with that joy of family, the joy of us all being together, I see the Hoosier power and the power of Christ within you. Namaste, namaste, and you are free to move about the cabin.
And the children are released to
Oh,
go
that's
downstairs.
right. The children, Tegan is in the back. The whole wide world is my home is what we sang. And we'll sing at the end, let there be peace on earth. And so let that opening statement and that closing statement be the energy that sets us in, that the whole wide world is our home. And it is our desire that there be peace on earth. And let us, as we continue in this sacred space of oneness, let's take a breath in and out. We begin by centering ourselves in the presence of divine love, grateful for this sacred moment and grateful for one another. With open hearts, we give thanks for the gift of this past year, for all the ways we have grown, learned, healed, failed, and walked together as a spiritual community. We are deeply grateful for the love that binds us, for the generosity of this awesome community, and for the many ways Spirit has moved through our outreach and service beyond these walls. We give thanks for every act of kindness, every offering, and every life touched through love and action. We bless and appreciate all who serve this community, the board, our greeters, our music director, the music team, and all who lovingly care for and guide our children. We honor every volunteer whose willingness and dedication help create a welcoming, spirit-filled space for everyone. May each one feel seen, supported, and deeply appreciated. As we gather, we affirm our willingness to live the Christ presence that is awakened within us, to carry hope, peace, joy, and love into the world through our thoughts, words, and actions. Grateful for all that has been, present to all that is, and open to what is unfolding, we rest in divine guidance and grace. And so it is.
Okay, this next song is a new one to us, but there's lots of repetition, so jump in when you get it.
That was awesome. Very energetic. I love that, Phyllis. Let me share with you our inspirational reading from today, which is from the Science of Mind magazine. I do need my eyes. Have you ever held on to an old t-shirt, even though it was tattered and thin? Why do we do this? Because it's comfortable and familiar. Sometimes we stay in unhealthy work settings or relationships far longer for the same reasons. Growth requires us to let go of some things that no longer really serve us. Though like a comfy old piece of clothing, they are familiar and even comforting in some ways. The discomfort of releasing an old belief or habit will soon be replaced by the joy of operating in our lives in a higher order if we are willing to change. There's an old joke among spiritual leaders. Everyone wants transformation, but nobody wants to change. Transformation requires us to let go of much of our former way of thinking and being. It calls forth new ways of thinking and being, ways that empower and free us to be more of our authentic selves. Yes, we must change, but change for the good. Let it go. Make room for something new in your life. You are worth it. I'm going to invite you up next. Oh, Phyllis, sorry. Open up.
Like a big mistake, it makes you want to close your eyes and hide. Trust yourself, even if you're scared. Don't give up, don't give in to fear. All the strength you seek, you'll find inside. Open up, spread your wings and above the clouds in your mind that blind you to who you really are. Don't waste your time. No one else can live your life. Open up to what you've known all the time. You are more than you are. You are more than you are. Speak your mind, make a statement. Don't hide yourself out in the open. Step into the spotlight and shine. Be the change, fall like a domino, a chain reaction that sets the world aglow. You'll be amazed at how it falls in line. Open up, spread your wings and rise above the clouds in your mind that blind you to who you really are. Don't waste your time. No one else can live your life. Open up to what you've known all the time. Round and round and time. You are more than you are. You are more than you are. You are more than you are.
An Irish Catholic family daughter had not been home for over 5 years. On Christmas Eve, she turns up at the family home. Dad says, "Where have you been all this time? Why did you not write us? Not even a line. Why did you not call? Can you not understand what you put your mother through?" The girl, crying, replies, "Dad, I became a prostitute." He says, "You what? Get out of here, you shameless harlot, you sinner. You're a disgrace to this Catholic family." "Okay, Dad, as you wish. I only came back to give you all your Christmas gifts. For Mom, this luxurious fur coat, the title deed to a 10-bedroom mansion, and $5 million money market account. For my little brother, this gold Rolex. And for you, Daddy, there's a sparkly new limited edition Mercedes convertible sitting in the driveway. And I have a membership to the country club, as well as an invitation for all of you to join me on New Year's Eve on my new yacht in the Riviera." "What was it you said you become?" asked the dad. The girl begins crying again. "A prostitute. Oh my goodness, you scared me half to death. I thought you said you'd become a Protestant. Come on over here and give your old dad a Christmas hug." That's right. Now that joke is told on an English channel where that's probably more of a thing, right? Catholic, Protestant, but I just thought it was funny. That's right. I thought you said you'd become a Protestant. All those gifts are working. Over the last 4 weeks, we have taken a powerful inner journey together. We moved through the Sundays in Advent, represented by these candles: awakening, illumination, joy, and love. And then on Christmas Eve with the Christ candle, we affirmed that the Christ presence is not related to things outside of us, but it's within us, our consciousness. And now that Christmas is come and gone, and the decorations are going to be coming down, and life returns to normal. It's a very honest question. Now what? Psychiatrist and spiritual teacher M. Scott Peck opens his book, The Road Less Traveled. And I will say, hint, hint, you may want to buy this book. I'll be doing a book study on it next year. But in his book, he opens it with this profound statement: life is difficult. Not a complaint, but as a spiritual truth. Growth requires intention. Transformation requires participation. Say, "Oh, Minnassa, you're starting off on the wrong foot." We're not like that here at Unity. Life is not difficult. It's happy, happy, joy, joy. If you have an arrow stuck in your eye and you go to the emergency room and they ask you what's wrong, and if you say, "Well, I'm a spiritual person, so all is well. Life is good. I'm doing well." Okay, that's not true. You have an arrow stuck in your eye. There's no unspiritualness in admitting the truth of a situation. What you don't reveal can't be healed. You know, it's been a great conversation with many of my friends who are like, over this last year, "Oh my God, I didn't know there was so much prejudice and bigotry in this country." You know, and I'm like, "Oh, really? We done told you. Your brown and black friends done told you." But your response was, "You're just being too sensitive." But now you see, it's a problem. But if we don't acknowledge it, you can't heal it. We have these amazing tools, our 5 principles, the 12 powers. But if you don't have something to apply them to, if you're in spiritual bypass or spiritual fakery, those tools won't move forward. They won't be the empowering, releasing, magical tools that they are. You can't, Lily, when the little girl, loved Band-Aids. And one day I came home and she was covered with about 20 Band-Aids. I was like, oh my God, what happened? Right? All I see is Band-Aids all over. Right here. So remember I had hurt myself here last month? I mean, she was just, right? So I get it. Right? We need to acknowledge what's happened in the present so then we can apply all the magical tools that we have, the powerful tools that we have. We can bring forth what we've learned in this time. So Advent is a season of revelation. It reveals the light. It awakens our awareness. It stirs hope. But revelation alone does not change a life. I love that sentence from the inspirational reading. Everybody wants to transform, but nobody wants to change. Well, 6, 7, no, can't, right? I know, I'm sorry, Emily. I'm trying to be cool, right? Right? I mean, everyone loves the butterfly, and caterpillars are cute. They're kind of creepy, but right? But that process from caterpillar to butterfly, you get in that cocoon, the caterpillar liquefies. Now take a look at yourself and ask, what would happen if who you are had to liquefy? Right? I can't imagine that it's not painful. Right? But I want to be the beautiful butterfly, and I just want to jump to that stage, but no, there's a process. That's what transformation is about. It's the process, right? Trust the process. Be the process. Live in the process. So we can get all inspired during the holiday season, but if we don't put it to action, that inspiration fades. Peck reminds us, problems do not go away. They must be worked through, or else they remain forever a barrier to the growth and development of spirit. You're like, Minnassa, this is a real downer. All right, Seb, here's another way to put what I'm trying to say. It's coming. I can't hear you. Oh, Lord. I had the most adorable video, you saw it before, of all these crayons dancing, singing. And then this black crayon's like, right? So here's the truth. We do have happy, dancing, joyful times, but there's something in the midst of that we need to acknowledge and work on. Right? You say, well, what's going on with your voice? Well, all my snot is draining. I don't know how to say that in a better way. Right? So I text Lily, hey, can you Instacart me some stuff? Comes to the door, man, knocks on the door. He's like, how are you doing today? I'm like, I need everything you have in that package. He goes, feel better, right? NyQuil, DayQuil, Vicks Vapor Rub, and orange juice. Those are my drugs of choice for dealing with anything, right? That was a sign that something was happening. Right? So I could have just laid in the bed and said, my life is good and all is well. Yes, I'm a child of God and I do not inherit disease. All those things are true, but your consciousness has to match those affirmations. Right? That's what I'm talking about, that it's easy to just say anything, but it's more about living it and allowing that transformative process to step us into that place. The familiar road is comfortable, but it's also limiting. After Christmas, most people return to the familiar road, old habits, old reactions, old stories. The familiar road feels safe, but comfort can quietly become a cage. Peck writes in his book, most of us avoid pain, and yet pain can be a primary vehicle of growth. Or he puts it this way, if your goal is to avoid pain and escape suffering, may I please have my next slide? I would not advise you to seek higher levels of consciousness and spiritual evolution. Right? If you're just trying to chill and stay in the same place, then be honest about that. Right? Say, well, Minnassa, you don't know about me, girl. I got my crystals and my tarot cards, and I do my yoga, and I do my light, body, and okay. I got all those things. Right? But if my coach told you the last 3 years of my life, or actually the 4 before I came here, times I was crying. I told her, you know what? A friend of mine told me years ago, you'll never cure yourself because you're too full of yourself. And I said, you're right. I am full of myself, okay? But I told her, I said, I think I'm feeling suicidal, right? Because the stuff I was facing about myself was so dark. I didn't like it. I told her, well, Gail doesn't really love me because I'm just siphoning money off of her. I haven't served no purpose to her. She was like, what? She said something else, but, this is a children's friendly environment. So she said, ask Gail if that's true. I think I've shared this with you. I said, Gail, I feel like I'm worthless. I should just leave. I'm just sucking money off of you. I don't bring anything to this relationship. And she's like, you are my precious jewel. What are you talking about? Right? So going through all that. So what you see is, oh, Minnassa, you're so awesome. You have it all together. It's like, well, there was a process that got me to this place. I was liquefied. And now you get to see this beautiful butterfly. But it was a journey. And there were times when I couldn't understand, I had to trust the process and then say, am I committed to keep going forward? Right? Because it's easy to stay in the same place. I know it. It's safe. I'm good. But how many of you know what happens when things don't move? What happens in stagnant water? It stings. It's like we all know that stagnation is not good, but somehow we think that, oh, if I stagnate, it's all good. And next year, I'm ready for this center to move in bigger ways, to move in more bold ways, to move in more powerful ways. The challenge has been, can we be at Welcome Week in August or whenever? So if you know someone at IU that works at Welcome Week, I need to talk with them, right? We want to be there when the students come. So are you looking for a love-filled place, an encouraging place, a affirming place, a powerful place, a place where you can come and be yourself? Right? We need to be there. I want us to do more things with the community. But it means all of us. It can't just be what Minnassa wants to do. But it means all of us on this journey of transformation. The reason there's this call to evolve and to grow is because the community needs us at our highest level. And that's a process. The world needs us right now. And so here is the invitation. Will you join me on the road less traveled? I don't know the route. And there may be some bumps and rocks and twigs, and we may fall, but we're doing it together, hand in hand. We may have to walk single file, but each hand on the shoulder lets you know you're not by yourself. There's someone with you. That as this year ends, I'm inviting you. We've had an amazing run together. Can we evolve that in a new way? Can we say, well, we're used, this is, because he's not here, I'll say this. This is what Dan always tells me when I talk about all the things I want to do for the church, and, all he's hearing is ching, 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 ching. Say, well, we're used to running lean. What I'm saying is, honey, that's not our definition anymore. We were used to running lean, but now we're abundant. And so, can we welcome new people? People say, oh, Minnassa, you need to bring more black people. Well, you bring more black people. I'm new here. Right? So I've been trying, I found some black folks, but they all go to church already, right? Right? Where's your neighbors? Where's your coworkers who you see are having troubles and they're struggling? Say, well, you know what? I know a place where you can just come and be loved. Find people and say, oh, I want my life to be different, but I don't know how. Well, here, let me share with you these 5 principles, these 12 powers. Why don't you come on to the center where you can be loved? That's what we're about. Or in my mind, in my conscience, that's what this place is about. But we can't keep down the same road. It's time to take the path less traveled. You know, we talked about everyone in the nativity story or in the birth narrative all had to go down a new path. Mary had to say yes to bringing forth this life. Wise men had to say yes to just traveling, following some astrological map. Elizabeth in her old age had to say yes to giving birth. And then a young girl, I mean, who wants to have a baby in a cave or surrounded by animals? That is not right. Everyone had to be uncomfortable. Everyone had to be unsure. Everyone didn't know what was going on, but there was an inner calling, that Christ consciousness saying, come out. Let me move through you in a new way. Let me be you in a new way. Let me change the world through your willingness to take that road less traveled. It begins with knowing that you are worth it. I'll take my next slide. I'm off script, so there you go. Until you value yourself, you won't value your time. And until you value your time, you will not do anything with it. The road less traveled looks like curiosity instead of fear, courage instead of avoidance, presence instead of autopilot, and love practiced daily. Now, this isn't about, let's go, this isn't like the army, we're going to march, right? This is a group, this is a collaboration. You bring your gifts, I bring my gifts, and we together create this journey that transforms in here. I mean, last Christmas, 5 people wore an ugly sweater of some sort. This year we had so many people, right? Join the craziness, right? But you felt free. It's okay. Right? Parents told me, listen, Minnassa, we don't mind being down there with the kids, but we're not trying to put the lesson together. Can you get Tegan to do that? Okay. I said, Tegan, can you do that? She said yes, right? So this is a collaboration. This is how we all work together. But this city and state and country need people who can trust the process and walk the road less traveled. So, Seb, if you can bring up the community affirmation, I'm not going to ask you to say it with me today. I want to read it. But I want each one of you to hear those words. And in what way can this become a part of your being, of your processing, of your transformation in 2026? I choose the road that leads me deeper into truth, love, and conscious living. With courage and curiosity, I walk forward one step at a time. And I'll post this. I see you all trying to get it. I'll post it on my Instagram and Facebook. But this is my prayer, that even I myself, when it's easy to just do the same old things, y'all just love me how I am and let me just stay that way. But I too have to grow, right? I'm walking into a new season fine and single again, right? Who am I now? And so it is my prayer that we will choose the road that leads us deeper into truth, love, and conscious living, and with courage and curiosity, together, hand in hand, we will walk forward one step at a time. And so it is.
All
we take this time to step into this sacred space, I heard this said that prayer is when you talk to God, and meditation is when God talks to you. So in these few minutes, in what ways can your God self speak to you today? What is your holy self wanting to say to you? Words of encouragement, words of love, words of invitation. You know, Phil is saying, you are more than you are. You are more than you appear to be. Hear that sacred invitation calling you to the road less traveled. I invite you with my rickety voice today to breathe in and then out, becoming settled, feeling your chair, your feet on the ground, your back against the chair. Let's breathe in and out. Present to our oneness. Let us breathe in and out. Step into the silence. Where is your next road less traveled? I invite you to take a breath in and out. Another breath in, out. Feel the chair, your legs, the back, your wholeness in this space. Let's breathe in and out. Wow, this is one of my favorite times in the service. I'm going to sing and do a dance. I'm kidding. You guys are like, what is going on with her today? So we put out an invitation or a call that if you wanted to be a part of this congregation, to bring your energy, to join and make that commitment. If you wanted to be a part, to be able to vote at the annual meeting. And we had 5 people say that they wanted to do that. We had one person tell us before we did the invitation. And so we are bringing several people into membership today, and then we'll have 2 more people next week. So let's begin with Yara Culver. Come on down. Now, Jonna's not here.
No.
Mary Ellen's not here. The people who take pictures, I need a millennial. Or Joni. Correct. Come on up, Yarak. Thank you so much
Thank you.
for wanting to be a part of this community. You bring so much. I appreciate your internationality and your love and your light. Thank you so much for joining us. You are welcome. We're going to do everybody at the end. So here we are. All right. All right, so don't sit down, Palin, because we got a whole bunch of folks. Here is your, all right, so I'm going to have you, if you don't mind, stand here. We'll sing the song to everyone at once. Now, I have a flower for you, but it's on the ground. I'll get it to you later. All right. Yeah, if you don't mind. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Emily Jalkanen, come on down. And we've had our eye on this young lady. If you take a look at many of these Christmas decorations, this is her creativity. But her organization, her insight has been very helpful to me. Now, I am going to say that I had her over to the house and we had tequila, and then after that, she wanted to join the center. So just let me know if I need to just have a shot of something. No, her heart, I know.
You're so silly.
Her heart, her desire to serve, her creativity, her sensitivity is a gift that this center needs as we grow and evolve, as we expand our children ministry. And she has a big heart to learn. And so we want to offer her classes and things that she can then expand. She touches children every day. This love and support of this community is what we want to give to you as you go into that sacred space. The school and church are the same. It's a sacred space, and we want you to know that you're supported and you are loved, and we honor the work that you do. And so when you come here and you're like, Minnassa, don't be telling me to go downstairs. I understand.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because you have done the work.
I've been there, done that.
Been there, done that. Got a couple T-shirts. So we are welcoming you, Emily Jalkanen. Yay! All right, Kaylin, where's the other one? Yes. All right, I'm not getting in trouble with Jonna.
No, you will not.
All right. So next, come on down, Joanne Shank. So Carol, I'm going to need you to sign this one. Joanne, I want to thank you for bringing your light, and I want to thank you because you had some concerns about what was going on here. And I appreciate your honesty to say, Minnassa, I heard some blah, blah. We talked about it. Then you went to Dan. And that to me is so important, right? Because it shows you wanted to know the truth. You had a feeling, you felt a love for us, and you're like, I got to get the truth on this. And I appreciate that. And of course, your artistry, your giftedness. What a blessing to have you join us and to bring all of that. But we are here to support and love you too. This is a two-way street. Or, two-way contract. No, I'm kidding. It's a two-way street. So thank you, dear one, for coming, beloved, and joining us. Welcome, Joanne. All right. You got my signature. What? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, yes. I forgot all about that. Thank you, Mary Mador. See, that's what's good to have Capricorns around, because they get you in check right away. So when you're done, let's have Carol sign this also. All right. I think we have one more person. Elizabeth Peterson. That beautiful smile, we good already right there. I don't have much more to add to that. But I thank you for bringing your gifts and your talents and for wanting to serve in a new way. I appreciate you answering the call when I was like, we need people. You're like, I'm going to bring my clarinet. And got up here and played Silent Night. I wish you'd played more than one verse. It was awesome. But thank you for bringing who you are to this sacred space, because it makes us better. It makes us more godlike. It brings out the Christ in us. And so I appreciate you joining with us, pouring who you are into this sacred space. So welcome, welcome. Okay, here, picture. I forgot this. All right, and here is your certificate. All right, now everyone, here, I'll come down on the stairs. Let's get everyone together. And we have the song we're going to sing. Come on, ladies. Thank you. Thank you. Here, come over here. Come on. Trying to think, can you see us? Is this good? All right, what is the welcome song?
We love you. We
bless you. We truly, truly appreciate you. We behold the Christ in you. Yay! Okay. Thank you all so much. You're free to go back to your seats. Joanne, please have Carol sign your certificate.
That was really nice. Welcome, everyone. Such a great community. As we prepare for our offering, I'd like to invite the greeters to come up. There are several ways to contribute to Unity of Bloomington. All of this information is now on the screen. As the offering bags are passed, you may want to bless the bags and their contents. This is the time would be to put in your blue visitor form or your prayer requests at this time. Please join me in our affirmation, which should pop on the screen right now. Very good, thank you. I am abundant, I am prosperous, and I am one with unlimited resource that exceeds my every need, desire, and dream. I give to Unity of Bloomington with joy. Our giving is prosperity in action. I'd like to ask the greeters to please come back up. Thank you. And I'd like to invite all of the congregation to join me in saying our affirmation. Divine love and abundance flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, and I am grateful. Thank you so much. I'd like to now take this time, and I think the slide's going to pop on the screen here, and thank all of you who participated in our service today, both here in the chapel and online, and either live or in the future. You matter to us. We also would like to thank those who helped prepare and coordinate today's service. Again, on the screen, all the names there. we are grateful for and to everyone in our community of Bloomington community. So remember, I think I've said this, maybe you didn't hear a long time ago, is it doesn't take just one or two people to put this together. It takes a team, and we had some last minute shuffles today with people who weren't able to attend, and others stepped in. The texts were flying this morning on greeters, and everyone jumped in to help out. So aren't we lucky to have that? Minnassa thumbs-upping everything as well. So of course our Reverend, I don't want to compliment myself, but let's move on. Phyllis, our music director, everyone in the choir, Andy and Seb, our AV team, and our greeters. Jonna wasn't here. We had others step in, Carol and Michelle and others. So thank you so much. It's really a privilege to be part of this team, and we can help each other, even last minute, even at 6, whenever those texts started. But I get up early, so it's no big deal. All righty, let's go ahead and join me for our prayer for protection as we wrap up today. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Let's join together for our closing song.